Is this the hidden scoop?
Prince of the Bear here today. We're hiding out at Disney's Beach Club Resort because it's time to return to
Beaches and cream.
Cream and Beaches. It's been a long time since we've been back here, a little over a year. It's time to return, maybe get a scoop or two and see what the scoop is inside the restaurant. Because the number one choice of foodie entertainment, that's just what we do. So remember, she's vegan, I'm not. I hope I don't get a cold.
It's time for foodie and chill. Root beer with chocolate ice cream float, vegan, gluten-free, and non-alcoholic. It's really hard to see what I got, but I got a root beer float, and I got it with the vegan chocolate ice cream, because I thought that would be interesting. They do use Barq's root beer because they're all Coca-Cola products. You can do Coca-Cola or Barq's root beer. I like it with the chocolate. I think chocolate is the new vanilla. It's way better. I would give it a 4.75 out of 5 root beer floats. Something about root beer float is just like a nice classic, like comfort, which I love.
A classic, donorific root beer float with a chocolate twist. I feel like this was made for me because the one thing that I've always not liked as root beer floats as a child is I was never a fan of vanilla ice cream. I always felt like eating vanilla as a child was a waste of a good ice cream. If I'm going to choose to eat ice cream, why would I choose vanilla? I don't really consider vanilla to be a real flavor when I was a child. No, maybe a little, but still, like, come on now. Get a full straw full. Chocolate and root beer are a match that have been denied for way too long. Nice sweet chocolate, the bite of the root beer. Honestly, I feel like Disney needs a legit diner. I know the Beaches and Cream come close, but I'm like, I want like, think 50s prime time, but like all like table, bar style seating, something like that. What tune-in really should be. I would give this 4 out of 5 plus.
Root beer float with vegan vanilla and vanilla vodka, vegan and gluten-free.
So here we have the spiked version of the classic root beer float. So it has root beer. I got the soy-based vanilla ice cream, even though I just talked much trash about vanilla as a flavor. And then it's got a Stoli vanilla vodka in it as well. The vanilla vodka is really the only reason I stuck with vanilla ice cream. Otherwise, I'm kind of jealous of the princess. No, it kind of works. I feel like I was gonna say I feel like I should be transported to the 50s, but for obvious reasons that's not really a good idea for me. But the vibes that are all there. Give that 4.5 out of 5 plus.
Plant-based chili cheese tots, vegan. This is the rival to Woody's Lunchbox Tachos. I always get the Impossible Burger when I come here. I absolutely love their Impossible Burger. It's been some years since I've had the Tots, so I figured might as well have the Tots. Going for nostalgia, right? Chili is the same. Covered Tots, we got some cheese and some copious amounts of onion. I don't know how Bear's gonna feel about that. There's also a plant-based sour cream on here. This is technically a side dish, but I'm eating it as a main because it's so big. I love every little bit of it. The chili is really good. You can get the same chili over at the quick service locations at Beach and Yacht. Also really good with their vegan brownie. I like this. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 tots. I wish I ordered it more often, but then I'd have to skip on that amazing Impossible Burger that they have here. And it's really hard to say no to that one.
I feel as if the tots that land here at Beaches and Cream have heard us disparaging their names because all we ever talk about, all you hear anybody talk about is how great the tachos are at Woody's Lunchbox. It's like Beaches and Cream, it doesn't exist. So from being in Beaches and Cream, you would never know because this place is never not packed to the brim. Walking up to Beaches and Cream, near impossibility. Get a reservation or don't even bother wasting your time. But when you do come here, you got tots. Now, you say covered in chili. I would say more like chili sprinkles There's not a ton of chili on here. Okay. There's on the bottom. And the cheese isn't as melty as I've seen some of the tachos at Woody's Lunchbox. But let's not judge by looks, we judge by flavor. I will say, once you get like the chili at the bottom, I think the chili here is better than Woody's Lunchbox. The tots are not as crisp. Mind you, they are sitting in the chili, but just overall, even on the outside edges, just don't have the crisp factor that I expect from a tater tot or potato barrel. I love the touch of the cheese, the chives, it's a good mouthfeel. This is definitely, to me, not like a side portion. This is like a snack / entree. But as it is, I'm giving it 4 out of 5 claws. I like
The French Dip Sandwich. Gluten-free alternative available.
I have gotten a lot of things here. We've been to Beaches and Cream more than a few times. Usually I'll get like the chicken sandwich, like a turkey sandwich. This time I decided to go with something a little bit different. I got the French dip. You have sliced beef with some crispy onions, Swiss cheese, on a nice toasted hoagie roll with some steak frites and some Au Jus to dip your French dip in. And in honor of the Paris Olympics, I did get a little bit of heat last time when we went to get to Contempo Cafe. I got a sub with basically a steak sandwich with Au Jus, and I didn't dip the whole thing. I took a fork and ate it because I don't want to get messy. This time, I'm just going to get messy for all of you guys. So we're going to take this big hunkin' tube of meat in between bread. We're going to dip that bad boy. We're going to swirl it around like a Q-tip. Press it down in there, get it all nice and drippy. Are you happy now? I have mentioned it before. Before moving to Florida, like in high school, I lived in Chicago. And Chicago is known for its sliced beef. I was never a sliced beef person. Now, in trying so many sliced beef sandwiches over the recent months, I really feel like I missed out when I lived there of avoiding it like I did it for so long. I've never been a beef person. I am not a beef preferred individual. If I have to choose, I'm usually choosing chicken or fish. In this case, there's a teeny bit of regret in my soul. Sandwich is delicious. The toasted buns got a little bit of butter on it. The meat is nice and tender. Crispy onions add a little texture. The jus is good. That's a 4.25 out of 5 claws. Is it messy? Yes. But I would suffice to say it might actually be worth it. We have steak frites. Steak frites because they cheat. They just barely, oh, no. Oh, you just failed the fry test. On the weight of your own fry. It's been a long time. That doesn't give me any sort of like confidence in your crispiness. But we're gonna dip it in the jus. It looks like a steak frite, but honestly, it's about as mushy as it felt in the fry test looks that it is. That is a 2 out of 5 claws.
Today's scoops of ice cream, all the toppings of aisles, and a whole can of whipped cream. Oh, yeah! That's right, okay, now leave it till they finish. Give them a big round of applause.
I don't know if I'm feeling beachy, but I'm definitely feeling creamy.
I think that we had an amazing time, even though I feel really full, considering I feel like I didn't eat a lot of food.
Yeah, I didn't even finish my food.
I think
and I
that
feel
was
full.
the float.
Yeah, we devoured those before we even got to our food, really. Like, we like
So
those,
good.
clearly. It's definitely a fun time coming to Beaches and Cream. I know it's something that a lot of people come here want to experience. Everybody hears about the famous Beaches and Cream.
Kitchen Sink.
Yes, in the Kitchen Sink. Maybe one day they'll be nice enough to let us try one of those in a vegan form.
They said no. I asked. They said the banana split and the kitchen sink are the only ones they won't modify. Everything else is kind of like game on. Like they should be able to modify, but they also do not have whipped cream.
Yeah, but I don't know what you guys think about Beaches and Cream. Have you heard of Beaches and Cream? Is this something that you want to experience at one point in time? Let us know in the comments below. And if there's any other vegan ice cream or plant-based ice cream as festivities you would like us to partake in, the comments will always be the place to let us know. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might eat himself into the soda shop and destroy it, and it'll be closed for another 2 years. Or maybe indefinitely.
I don't think you want to find out what happens if you lock a bear inside of an ice cream shop.
It's not good.
You heard the girl.